And the Clippers about 10 or 11 games over 500. What a job by Doc Rivers. What a job. Patrick Beverley, Danilo Gallinari, Shea Alexander. These are the people that he has. These are 10, 11 games over 500. What a sensational job by Doc Rivers. But another brilliant move he made. All that noise percolated about the Lakers. Clippers came, re-upped him, made sure there wasn't no possibility he was leaving for the Lakers. He's a Clipper for years to come. And oh, by the way, he's got the better team. Who, by the way, has more cap space than the Lakers to offer a free agent or two this summer. So in New York and in LA, we got the sister franchises, essentially, for lack of a better term, the Mets. That's the Brooklyn Nets. They're basically the Mets to the Yankees. Except the Knicks ain't really the Yankees because the Yankees actually win and the Knicks don't. But that's beside the point. I'm talking about Brandon here. Branding. You have a situation where there's two stepsisters or stepchildren in the two largest markets in the United States of America are threatening to be number one.
The Stephen A. Smith Show on ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Guests on the Stephen A. Smith Show appear via the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line, and you can always get in touch with the show through the 1-800-Flowers Twitter feed.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show, ESPN Radio, ESPN News. We're coming to you live from above the Heineken River Deck at Pier 17, South Street Seaport. Also need seats to a game? Download the Vivid Seats app and enter promo code CHAMPS at checkout to get 10% off your first order. Don't buy just any seat. Get a Vivid seat. 888-SAY-ESPN. It's 888-729-3776. I'll get back to the world of sports in terms of what goes on the field and the court of play in a minute, but I want to take a moment to send my deepest condolences to Kevin Durant of the Golden State Warriors and to friends, family members, and loved ones of Cliff Dixon. Cliff Dixon is a really good friend, adopted brother practically of Kevin Durant, former basketball player himself, shot and killed in Atlanta, Georgia, last night celebrating his 32nd birthday. Just turned 32 years old, killed on his birthday in Atlanta. Fox Atlanta reports that the shooting took place in the parking lot of the Little Saigon Strip Mall in Chamblee, Georgia, 15 miles north of Atlanta, around 1 a.m. By the time police arrived at the scene, Dixon was already in critical condition. He was rushed to Grady Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police believe there was a single gunman who took off on foot before authorities arrived. Police searched the crime scene with K-9 units after the shooting. Law enforcement said the investigation has been hindered because many of the security cameras at the mall are not working. The SL Lounge nightclub where the party was held advertised an appearance from Dixon on their official page. And you know the rest. We don't know who the gunman is. We know that a young man, African American, 32 years of age, was killed. And my heart goes out to his loved ones, his family, especially somebody like Kevin Durant, because You know how emotional he can be, and that is in a good way because he cares. And so many times we look at these players and we heap expectations on their shoulders, expecting them to trust, to be open, to be thankful and grateful of the privileged position that they find themselves in because of the money that they're earning, instead of us taking into consideration the fact that they not only worked on their skills to the degree that they did to get them to a point where they could ultimately earn this money by performing professionally, but think about the minefields they had to go through in order to have the peace to focus on their game and to do what it could to get themselves out of certain situations. And even when you're gone, you still got to be able to go home. And sometimes you can't because people want to pull you back into a life that you tried to leave behind. This is the plight of many, many professional athletes that we don't take into consideration. This is the latest example of that. Again, my condolences to Kevin Durant and all the loved ones of Mr. Dixon.